Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K.K. Misra. This video tutorial is on multiple choice questions on international finance. This is part 7. Now come to the question. Question number 1. Which of the following is one of the balance of payments accounts? A. Government spending account. B. Capital account. C. Net borrowing account. D. Reserve account. The correct option is B. Capital account. 2. Suppose the United States initially has a trade deficit, then US firms increase their imports from Canada, financing that increase by borrowing from Canada. The current account deficit is now dash and the capital account surplus is now dash. Here correct option is A, larger. A country's balance of payments accounts records all of the following items except dash. Here correct option is C, international taxes. 7. The capital account measures dash. The correct option is D, foreign investment in the United States minus US investment abroad. 8. The account that records the receipts from the exports of goods and services sold abroad, the payments for imports of goods and services from abroad, net interest income paid abroad, and net transfers is the dash. A. Capital account. B. Current account. C. International capital account. D. Official settlements account. The correct option is B. Current account. 9. The official settlements account records the change in dash. A. Foreign investment and domestic investment. B. International trade. C. US official reserves. Or D. The reserves held by banks and the Fed. Here correct option is C, US official reserves. 10. US official reserves are the dash. Correct option is C, government's holdings of foreign currency. 11. The value of net exports increases when the value of dash. A. Imports of goods and services increase. B. Imports of goods and services decrease. C. Exports of goods and services minus imports of goods and services decreases. D. Exports of goods and services decrease. Here correct option is B. Imports of goods and services decrease. 12. A country that during its entire history has borrowed more from the rest of the world than it has lent to it is a dash, and a country that during its entire history has invested more in the rest of the world than other countries have invested in it is a dash. Here correct option is A, debtor nation, and second one is creditor nation. 13. A country that borrows more from the rest of the world than it lends to it in a year is called a dash, and a country that lends more to the rest of the world than it borrows from it in a year is called a dash. So here correct option is C, net borrower and net lender. 14. The government sector surplus or deficit is equal to dash. Correct option is B, net taxes minus government purchases of goods and services. 15. The private sector surplus or deficit is equal to dash. A. Saving minus investment. B. Income minus consumption. C. Income minus consumption minus net taxes. D. Income minus consumption minus investment. The correct option is A. Saving minus investment. 16. International borrowing in the United States is financing dash. Correct option is A, private and public investment. 17. Suppose that $1 Canadian can buy $0.65 US and $1 US can buy 1.54 Canadian. These are examples of A. Foreign exchange rates. B. Purchasing power parity. C. Currency appreciation. D. Changes in the prices of the net exports. The correct option is A. Foreign exchange rates. 18. Between 1998 and 2000, the US dollar dash against the Japanese yen, and in 2001 and 2002, the US dollar dash against Japanese yen. A. Value changed little, value changed a lot. B. Appreciated, depreciated. C. Trended upward, trended downward. D. Depreciated and appreciated. Here correct option is D. Depreciated, appreciated. 19. The market in which the currency of one country is exchanged for the currency of another country is the, here correct option is B, foreign exchange market. 20. The US interest rate minus the foreign interest rate is called the dash, the correct option is B, US interest rate differential. 21. If the exchange rate rises, there is a dash, the demand curve for US dollars, and if the expected future exchange rate rises, there is a dash, the demand curve for US. So here correct option is C, movement up along, rightward shift off. 22. The supply curve of US dollar shifts leftward. This could have been influenced by dash, the correct option is B, a rise in the US interest rate differential. 23. Suppose that $1 US costs $1.5 Canadian. If in St. Louis a CD costs $10 US and in Montreal it costs $15 Canadian, then dash, correct option is A, purchasing power parity exists. 24. If in Chicago the interest rate is 5% a year and in Vancouver it is 4% a year, dash, then here correct option is C, the US dollar is expected to depreciate. 25. If the Fed wants to depreciate the US dollar against the British pound, it will dash, correct option is A, sell US dollars. 26. The country of PIM exports $500 billion worth of goods and services and imports $400 billion worth of goods and services. Net interest income paid abroad is $50 billion and net transfers are $0. The current account balance is dash. The correct option is B, $50 billion. So this was all about this video tutorial. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, our classes, and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.